think the greatest help were all the opportunities that I was given, as well as the others was given, to talk about Danielle, to tell others what she was like, what she is like. And by doing that, I was able to honor her in those little moments. And for a bereaved parent like myself, there's no greater gift. That's a gift that continues to keep giving, to be able to tell your story about your precious loved one. Having grief is a really, personal experience. Going through grief is a really personal experience, but it deserves to be heard and validated. And although it's painful, it's like an invisible thread that connects us all, connects our human experience. And Full Circle provides a place and staff to give families and individuals an opportunity to talk about how to live with this great loss. And that can only positively impact the community. It's so important to support the well-being and health of any community. And that's how I see Full Circle's mission and purpose being fulfilled.
It helped me feel not alone when not feeling alone in a big world full of non-grieving people.
Wow, that is a really good way to say that.
To be the only kid in the classroom who's experienced that can be kind of hard.
When I first went to Full Circle, I was very shy and not very talkative. I always wanted my mom to speak in group activities.
And how are you different now?
I am very open to share my thoughts.
Unfortunately, there are some of us who have to experience this part of life. And you don't realize how critical this service is until you have to go through it. So the more we can get the word out about what's available and what you all do for families without it costing a ton of money, or you don't have to worry about having health insurance or anything to cover it, I think it's really critical that the community supports this this service.
Yeah.
A loss like ours can be very isolating, and unfortunately the world does not really know how to deal with out-of-order deaths. And so in a situation like this, sometimes even your closest friends and family don't know what to do, so they do nothing at all. And they see you in pain and they see you struggling, but they've never seen you like that before. So they just don't know what to do. So finding a group here at Full Circle where others in the group had experienced a very similar situation was very powerful for us, because they could empathize with our feelings, but they could also validate those feelings.
When I had my first group here, I was really amazed. There were 12 people. And as I sat in that first group and I listened to the stories go around the room, I realized that each story, each one of those other 11 stories, I could take a piece out of each one because it affected me. It was something that I was going through. And that first group let me know that I wasn't alone in how I was feeling. Guilt and anger are elements that are vicious with this suicide thing, because it's all about hindsight, what I could have done, what I should have done. It took me years to understand that no matter what I would have or could have done or should have done, it it was not going to happen to me saving their lives. I didn't really get to understand until I started Full Circle.